Welcome to Spotlight. I'm your host, Rick Probst. Today we talk with Dan Lucas. He is a part of Credo. In fact, he founded Credo, the managing director. And Dan, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you guys have a contest going on through September. We'll talk about that in just a second. But first, let's talk about you. You are a Chicago native. Off mic, we talked a little bit about the Cubs and Chicago and the White Sox. You have a son. How old's your son?
Well, I have three sons.
Three sons.
And one on the way, actually, October 15th.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Three sons and soon to be four. House full of boys.
That's right.
How about that?
That's right.
And a wife. You live in Alpharetta?
We live in Alpharetta. Actually, Johns Creek.
Johns Creek.
Yep.
And you love to play tennis and you play golf with clients. Anything else? What else about you?
I love coaching baseball. Played baseball growing up. Played baseball in college. Actually chose baseball over tennis, but now I've been playing tennis for about 12 years now.
Yeah.
Play at least 3 times a week now. But just got done coaching my son this summer in his baseball team, his travel baseball team.
Let's talk a little bit about Credo. What is Credo, and how does it help folks?
Credo is a financial services firm, and we do individual taxes, and we do a lot of small business services, and we also do part-time CFO and valuation services. So it's a sort of a one-stop shop for all your financial services needs. We do not do investments. We do not sell investments. We're not a broker-dealer. We're not licensed to do that type of work, but we do have partners that do that work, but we do everything else.
Was this a dream of yours to start this, or is this something you fell into? How'd that happen?
Well, I think... my skill set has always been more in accounting, mathematics, business, that type of thing. And I really just enjoy helping people. I mean, that's sort of my passion, is just going in and seeing people's problems and sizing them up and solving them, helping people through things. And I also like working with people. I like coaching people. I've always been mentored by great people, which I'm appreciative of, and I like mentoring other people. And, starting Credo and owning Credo and growing Credo has just been, it's really something I love. I love getting up every day and doing it, and I'm passionate about it, so it's working. I
noticed on the website, and they can go to credofinance.com, right, to check you out, and there's all kinds of resources there. Love the core values. May talk about that in just a few. You have quite a staff.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your staff and what they do, maybe.
Well, we have different levels of people in different areas depending on their skill sets. I mean, I typically don't hire people based on the needs of maybe what's up and coming. I typically hire people based on their character and their value system and the culture. I mean, the culture of the company is really important to me. The core values are absolutely critical. And I typically hire people before I need them. And when I hire really good people who share the values and can help the culture grow, the firm benefits, and by the grace of God, the revenues are coming in. So it's been very good.
Here's a Dan Lucas quote: "Nothing matters if we're not exceeding client expectations. I am constantly monitoring client satisfaction."
That's right. I think if our clients are not happy, they don't feel like if they're not happy to pay us their bills, then we're doing something wrong. We should be safe.
I've never heard that before.
Well, we should be, if we send you a bill for $500, it's because we saved you $15,000.
Right.
So you should be happy to pay us.
$500, that's nothing.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
That's awesome.
And so, honestly, if we, I spent a lot of time thinking about our mission statement and our core values. I spent a lot of time digging into that and actually combing through scripture and stuff to try to get the right value system. And, I really knew that as long as the culture sticks to these values, there's no way we can't exceed client expectations. So it will take care of itself. Yeah.
Well, what do your clients say about you beside, "Thank you for saving me $15,000"? What are your clients saying about Credo? What do you hear through the grapevine? Because you're constantly connecting with the clients, and you want to know the heartbeat of what Credo's doing, and if everything's good. What are they saying?
Well, most of the good feedback I've been getting is that they just feel like they can bring us their problems. I have tax clients that end up buying a rental property, and I end up having to help them write a rental contract and determine who to rent to and what general contractor to use. And they just feel like they can bring us their problems, which makes me feel great, because I've always told our staff that, we're accountants, and that's our trade, but we solve problems. I mean, that's what we do. So we want people to bring us their problems to help them out. And if we can't help you out, I try to make sure that we have a network and fine-tune other relationships so that we can refer you to somebody that we trust, somebody that can help you out.
That's awesome. Now, you guys do taxation, audits, business services. What makes you different from other financial services?
Well, I think, first of all, we don't have to refer you out to a bunch of different people, especially for the small business owner. I mean, the small business owner can come to us. We can do your taxes. We can do year-round tax planning. We can keep track of your books for you. We can do strategic planning for you. We can do anything from very simple bookkeeping all the way up to raising $1 million of capital at the CFO level. So, I think small business owners typically don't have a lot of time. They typically have a personality that they need to get things done quick. And for them to have 4 or 5 different contact points to get things done is very challenging. And, myself, being a business owner, I do not like to have more than 5 people on my speed dial if I can help it. So we try to consolidate that for them and make it easier for them.
I'm talking with Dan Lucas from Credo Financial Services. You can find out more about them at credofinance.com. Let's talk about the contest now. This is really cool. This is obviously your heart from talking to you. You want to help folks, people that have dreams to start business. What's going on? Tell us about the contest.
Well, I got the idea from the contest by just, I had so many small business owners coming in that they were just really struggling. And they were struggling because either they didn't have the mentor or the background or the money to get the expertise. And I would see that they had really good ideas and they had a lot of energy and a lot of promise. And I really just felt for them. They didn't have the money to spend on legal, tax, and they had a successful model or idea. They just didn't have the money or the people to execute it for them. And so that just kept reoccurring to me and just kept nagging at me. And I just thought, hey, we need to have a contest here. We need to go out and help somebody as part of our community service, I guess. Of course, I think it's also good for marketing and stuff. We can show everybody what we can do. Right. But it gives us a chance to take somebody that is really working hard, that really deserves it. And once this person that wins the contest, we're going to latch on to, we're going to take ownership of this. We're going to take a risk. We're going to stick our necks out and say, this is the company we're going to try to help, and we're going to succeed or fail with them. And we're going to track the progress of the winner and show you all the stuff that we're doing for that person. So even if you're not entering the contest or not going to win the contest, if you follow us on the blog or you follow along with us on our website, you'll see all the different pieces of what we're doing, and it'll be educational as well. So not only are we going to help the person that wins the contest, but hopefully we can help other people that didn't win the contest to kind of see the steps that they need to take to make their business successful.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. Now, the prize is $25,000, and that's split up into what? Some cash, some services. I mean, some of the services will be provided by us. Some services will be provided by some partners who have generously contributed their services. Now, $25,000, and that's the number that we're going to promise, but if the company needs to raise $500,000 or $1 million, then we'll do that. We'll help them create a plan, go to the bank, decide if we're going to do some bank financing, decide if we're going to get angel investors or whatever. But that's all part of the package of the CFO services, is making sure that they're properly funded. So it doesn't just stop with the $25,000. That's awesome. So you mentor the folks and you get them going. Credo.com is the website that they can go to find out more. Now, what do they need to do? What is it that you need from them? Do they just fill out an application? What's a business plan? What is it that they need?
We just need a real simple one-page business plan. That's most important. Basically, just tell us what you think the name of the company is going to be, or what the name of the company is, and how you make money. If you're doing software, you're going to make money by selling pieces of software and keeping costs down. I mean, if you're selling a product, you're going to make money by selling it for $100 and producing it for $10. Just real simple. We just want to get an idea of how you see it making money. And then we just want a 3-year forecast of how you think your revenues will be in the next 3 years, and just real short estimates of the costs. And we're not trying to make it too arduous, so if you need help, call in, and we've got phone calls set up with different entrants already, just kind of giving them some guidance as to what to do.
I love this idea because I'm constantly running, and have run for years, into people that have really good products. It's usually in the product line of Dad's Amazing Pickles. or chicken salad that, the recipe is unbelievable. Great product, and they've got a core or community of folks that purchase it and they want to go into business, but they have no clue because their gifting is creating that product.
Absolutely. Or you see somebody with a great brand, or a great product who's selling things at a farmer's market or something. They just have absolutely no idea how to take their idea to investors, to really have their business take off.
I bet there's a lot of folks out there like that.
There's a lot out there. There's a lot out there. And I think I'd like to put the focus on that. I'd like to put the magnifying glass on that and build a little bit of awareness. And also just to, I think some people see it as an insurmountable mountain that they just cannot climb. And the fact of the matter is with a little bit of initiative and hard work and some perseverance, you can get there. You can get there. It's not that big of a mountain.
I love that. This could be something that continues to go year after year. What's your plan for the next, let's say, 5-10 years?
Well, I want to run this contest every year, and I want it to get bigger and bigger.
Good.
Hopefully the prize will go up. Maybe the number of winners will go up. But I really want to spotlight this. I have a real passion for entrepreneurship and for small business owners, especially. So we want to keep that going. I mean, I want to expand Credo at the pace that God has in store for us. That's real important to me. And just keep adding good people and really maintain our culture. So I don't really have any specific financial goals in mind necessarily, but I just want to keep expanding the mission and keep expanding our core values.
We appreciate what you do, and thanks for helping folks. And gosh, we're excited. Love to talk to you again and again every year about the contest and what's going on. They can also go to contest at credofinance.com. Is that where they send their...
They can send an email there, and if they'd like some help putting something together, we'll set up a phone call with them, and I can guide them through how to do a business plan. And
sweet.
We're also going to be having, we have something called Credo University as well, which is where we do a lot of training, on-site training, and we're going to have some lunch and learns starting last week of July. You can get more information on that at credofinance.com, or just write into us, and we can tell you. We're going to be doing some lunch and learns very specific to the contest about writing a business plan, about what type of business entity to choose, how to do a financial forecast, all that. So you can come to those if you'd like, get more information, and then submit your contest entry.
Wow, love that. Is there a number you want to release, or you just want them to go to the website?
Yeah, 678-242-5230. Just call in, and you can ask for me, Dan Lucas.
Dan Lucas, you heard it. Check out the contest and, of course, find out all about Credo Financial Services, credofinance.com. And we certainly do appreciate what, obviously successful business, but what he's doing for folks that want to get started. Dreams are coming true. And again, we appreciate Credo Financial Services. Well, that's a wrap of this weekend's Spotlight. Thank you, Dan Lucas, for your time. And we look forward to talking to you very, very soon. Join us again next time for Spotlight. Until next time, I'm your host, Rick Probst. Have a phenomenal week ahead.